my name is Megha, and today we're going to be learning about something that you might use in a chemistry lab or for a science experiment. The first thing you're going to learn about is quantitative versus qualitative measures or variables. What is a quantitative measure? A quantitative measure is something that you can measure in numbers. Like, for example, my age. I'm 23, so I can measure that in numbers. Or the year. It's 2017, and that's a number. A qualitative measure or variable is something that I cannot use in numbers or cannot measure in numbers, but I can describe it in other ways. Like Alex's sweater, for example. It's blue. Or it's soft. Like that. Those are other ways to describe it, but I can't say Alex's shirt is 3. That doesn't make sense, right? That has no meaning. So there's other ways to describe it except numbers. The second thing you're going to learn about is independent versus dependent variables. An independent variable is something that you can use in the experiment to change and test it, and the results are going to be the dependent variable. So say, for example, I'm not feeling well today and I have a headache. So the independent variable, I need to take medicine, right? So the independent variable would be how many times I take my medicine and how much of the medicine I take. So that I can measure, and those are the things that change. And the results of that is the dependent variable. And those are the effects. So did my headache go away? That would be an effect. Did it get worse? That's another effect. So that's the dependent variable. Make sense? Okay. Alright. Another thing that's really important that you have to use in science or in math, and you'll be using this in everyday life as well, is called unit conversions. Now say, for example, you have a base unit of length, which is meters, or for weight, which is grams, or for volume, which is like liters. And say you want to convert it into other units, based on whether you want to make those conversions into smaller units or bigger units. So if you multiply your base, say for example we'll take meters. If you want to convert it to smaller units, and if you multiply it by 10, you get decimeters. If you multiply your base unit of meters by 100, you get centimeters. And if you multiply your base unit of by 1,000, you get millimeters. So those are the smaller units. For the bigger units, say I divide my meters, which is the base unit, I divide it by 10, so I get decameters. If I divide my meters by 100, I get hectometers. If I divide my meters by 1,000, I get kilometers. So depending on whether you want to make your units smaller or bigger, I have to use different conversion factors, which is 10, 100, or 1,000, to get to the unit that I want to get to. Does that make sense? Okay, so we'll do a quick example. Say I have 2 meters, and I want to convert that into a centimeter. What do I do? Multiply by 100. Great. So what is that? 200. All right. Awesome. Cool. Okay. So that makes sense. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a chant. Okay. So smaller to bigger, you divide.
Smaller to bigger, you divide.
Bigger to smaller, you multiply.
Bigger to smaller, you multiply.
And the last thing is, what is a hypothesis? Now this is really important if you want to test something for an experiment, and you will have to make a logical reasoning guess about what you think will happen. So usually that's an if and then statement. So it would be like, for example, if I drink milk, then my bones will get stronger. That's something that I guess. And I can test it, and then I can say whether it's right or wrong after I test that hypothesis. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. So any other questions? Alright, thank you guys.